Comrades, welcome to a brand new game on this channel. This is Citystate and it comes from I believe a single indie developer, and I've had my eye on this now for a while because it brings me back to the old days of SimCity 2000 but with some real politics mixed in. Yes, so it's very interesting. I thought I'm going to actually record this as soon as it's released, and it was just released now a few minutes ago. So yes, we'll see how this goes, comrades. I'm going into this completely blind, so do bear that in mind. But let's have a look at this thing. So say new, and then we get the map generation happening, and this again reminds me so much of SimCity 2000, where it would always say reticulating splines, and then you'd have to change all the sliders and things. So what's the point of this, comrades? Well, we're building a city, but it is also an independent country. So that is really an interesting facet, because if you've seen my city skylines videos, then you will know I really like that sort of political element, because there, of course, we tried playing with Gibraltar, and it's still ongoing, just obviously very infrequently. But yes, so this idea of being a territory unto ourselves, that really appeals to me. So comrades, here we now have this wonderful landscape that's open to us, but we can tweak it a great deal. So let's have a look at what the options are here. Can we click that? Okay, we've got an island, coastal or continental. Now what would our country be, comrades? I'm imagining for this that we are all living together now in our YouTube country. So would it be an island? I guess almost that it would be, you know, because of the whole Admiral thing, so why not? It's going to be an island. Then let's generate that and see what it looks like. Finishing, and there we go. So this is our island. You know, I actually like this. I'm not going to tweak it more because we have a lovely lake here in the center of our island. We have some very small desert areas and lovely forests, and everything's looking fantastic. So we're going to keep this. We have two lakes there, or at least two large ones. So let's go forth and say create a new state. So today, comrades, we are founding our own country. Let me just have a look at what options there are. Music on, FX on, controls. What's under this? Escape. Let's just have a look. This is beneficial, I suppose, if you're also new. So select, move the camera, or of course the WASD keys, zoom in and escape with the, well, that's escape. So can we close that again and just continue? Now we get to the exciting part. I saw some screenshots of this. Now we get to name our country and create the flag as well. So for this, I'm going to call us, let's see, what shall it be? Let's, for the sake of it, call it Youtubia. Yes, this is our YouTube country. Now, flag, let's have a look. What would the flag be? The colors of YouTube are red and white. So we've got a white background here. Can we make the whole thing? No, let's keep the white background, but then let's just see if we can't add like a Y. Oh, that's the most horrible Y I've ever seen. Let's delete that. It's experimentation. I like that. So let's do it like this. That's sort of a Y, I guess. And a T right there. Youtubia. It's offset here, it's not perfectly centered, but you know that is adding a bit of an element of difference there. So let's continue. Now we get to the another interesting part, I should say. We get to now choose various facets of what kind of values our country will have. So let's see, creation of a new city-state, liberal democracy at the moment, we believe in. Now, what shall we say here? We have choices here. Individual judgment, responsibility and self-ownership, the rights to health, dignity and non-discrimination, from each according to his ability to each according to his needs. So you can see a very strong communist influence there. I wonder if they're all like that. cooperative ownership again. It's the same thing. Well, I think, you know, the second one is easy because we can look at this channel and YouTube and so on as being cooperative. You know, we're all in this together, and this, you know, it's not just owned by one person. Like, for example, our community, which I am now referring to as a community, is a cooperative ownership. Why not? Let's say that. About humankind. So what shall this be? I like this one. The rights to health, dignity and non-discrimination. Those are all good principles. Let's pick that. About the economy. So laissez-faire, so we let people do what they want to do, or security and equal opportunities, or social ownership of the means of production. Comrades, what shall it be? This is difficult. This is going to change the whole character of our country here, but that's the thing, you know. I'm not putting any thought into this. I'm really just picking things that look good to me at the moment. Social ownership. Yes, YouTube is a place where everyone owns the means of production of videos, for example. About the tax, a progressive tax, a flat tax, or to equalize wages. Let's take a progressive tax, you know, if you have more, you should pay more. Let's do that, why not? It gives the little guys a break, I think, and that's very appropriate for YouTube, again, speaking from experience. So let's create this Youtubia and see if it's a socialist democracy. I like that. We'll see if this is a dream or a nightmare. Confirm. A socialist democracy. Comrades, there's 0 of us right now. New state has been established. Now what do I do? Build a road and zone low or medium density areas along it. Roads have a range capacity of 3 tiles. So the months are moving forward. Maybe I can just pause this while we have a look at things. Now this is going to be a bit overwhelming to me, comrades, because it's the first time I'm seeing any of this stuff. So we have 20,000 YouTube bucks in our bank account, no expenses or income. Bonds, stock exchange, our credit rating here is good, so that's because we haven't defaulted yet. But the index is going down. There's a demand for lots of lower end of the spectrum properties and all of that. Obviously we have to start from the bottom. Quality of life is average. What's this? Oh my good grief. Public approval. We can look at this when we actually have people. You see, it's all zeros and things now. So where shall we begin, comrades? Well, let's see. I like this area. This is a very interesting bay and it has lots of waterfront areas. So let's begin building here. So they say we must begin with a road. I wonder if we can build while paused. Let's find out. Low density, place forests, farmlands, ecologies. That is SimCity 2000 classic right there. Census tool. Okay, so we build highways here. It doesn't look like I can do anything paused. So let's continue. What's this one? Okay, it gets more expensive. So we're going to start with a cheap one. Now I'm not sure if I can fit there 3 tiles in. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 and then 4. So we'll put our road here. Then it goes right past this mountain area. Good. Let's keep it simple, comrades. I think that's always the issue to start a new game, especially a blind let's play. So now, low density. Let's see, they did say 3 tiles, so could we get a road through here perhaps? Oh, good grief, I'm using the expensive roads again. Where's the demolish tool? Take the cheap one. Okay, so we can't actually get it through there. That looks bizarre. Let's join there and then delete this one. There we go. Now, low density. So we're just going to put some... We don't seem to have choices there. So let's just start placing them and see what happens. So this is now you, comrades. You're moving in here now. So I hope you like it. This is a nice area, don't you agree? I think so. There we go. There's our comrades moving in, building their houses. Let's see if we can continue the road. So that would be 1 tile, 2 and 3. So the road would have to be right there. I'll just put that there as a placeholder. Oh, good grief. I have to get used to the controls. There we go. And we can actually populate this whole area. All of it. I want more comrades. Can't fit much in there, but we could fit one in there. Let's do that. Why not? Some lucky comrade is living right there on this peninsula. So we have already 293 and 349 comrades. So we're growing fast here. Let's create some more land there. Or zone some more available areas. So let's have a look what's happening now. We're still losing money, so our comrades must pay their progressive tax, I guess. Let's zone some more areas there. It's already interesting to see this area looks like it's denser than the ones on the edge. There we just get single homes, but here we already start to see second stories and so on. A new political issue has arisen among the citizens. Click on issues. A new issue will add up every 5 minutes. Okay, this is interesting. Can we pause while we review? A new debate arises among the citizens and in the news. The government is expected to undertake actions to cope with the following issue. A drug war? How can there be a drug war in our new country already? Oh, good grief. Comrades, it looks like some of us are misbehaving. Legalize all drugs, their use and sale. Legalize recreation and medicinal drug use. Prohibit all drugs or prohibit all and launch a military... No, we're going to legalize recreation or recreational and medicinal drug use with licensed stores. That seems to me the best way to address this issue. Now obviously this wouldn't work everywhere and for every kind of drug problem, but it seems to me that if you license at least the recreational and medicinal use, it's the most responsible way to proceed. So we're going to do that, comrades. You are now welcome to partake. Let's continue. International experts predict the following consequences. There will be more middle-income population. Freedom index has increased, civil rights has increased, and there's a small impact on the budget. Okay, interesting there. Stability is good. Let's look at immigration. Can we do anything here? So, do we have open immigration now? I would imagine so. Where did everyone come from? How many immigrants should be allowed to enter our country? Oh, I see. We have to actually click here. This is causing instability. Let's just do it like that, comrades. We want our community to grow, but we want to also not cause too much instability. Good, now what? Instead of importing food, let's produce ours. Zone let's pause there. Zone agricultural areas, farms and mines, and they must be connected to a road. I agree. Now let's just have a look. There's a new issue. A new debate arises. And this has to do with housing benefits. Should the government provide housing programs? No, it should not. The housing market will remain entirely driven by private stakeholders, home ownership program and assistance for single families, extended and income-based housing allowances, or free housing for the poorest and a flat rate for everyone. Let's take the second one, comrades. We're going to help those less fortunate amongst our collective here, and at least, oh good grief, this is going to bankrupt us. But you see, there's less lower income population. I guess they're moving up to the middle income group because it's easier to afford houses. Now we have to figure out this farming thing, comrades. Farmlands. Okay, so that would be there. Now what is a good place for that? I suppose here by the Great Lake that we have. Lots of fresh water and cheap farmland. Why not? Let's continue. We'll take a nice cheap dirt road out there. I just have to drag slowly, it seems. Oh, I can't actually build there. Why not? Oh, it's the forest. Do we have to delete that? Oh yes, okay. That makes sense. We'll have to preserve as much of it as possible though. So, farmlands. Let's start cultivating some land. Now, I wonder how much exactly we need. That would be interesting to find out. GDP is growing by 0.5%. Now, I wonder if that's for this year. Probably. The upper group seems to be declining though, but we never had an upper group really. The middle group is certainly increasing rapidly, so I suppose that's why we have these new houses popping up. That's good, comrades. I want you to be happy here. So there's over 1,000 of us now. Good grief, Youtubia certainly has a population explosion. Let's get more land. I have to delete the forest there. I'm sorry, comrades. We'll try again to keep as much, of these large chunks as possible. No, we can't build there. I want to extend the road here. Of course, the forest again. Now, this forest seems different. I wonder if we can get information. This is the census to rainforest, and that is just normal forest. So I wonder if the rainforest is actually more valuable ecologically than the normal forest. I would imagine so. That means that's what we really have to try and preserve. Now we can't seem to build in the desert there. Oh well, we'll just put some more farms here where we can. There we go. Now, get the exploration tool, select a tile among mountains, jungles and deserts to exploit the resources, then connect it to a road. Now, where is this? Place water. Census tool, place, there's more water. It must be, it's this one. It's because I was hovering over the water there. Now, this area in the desert seems to be very good, but also this area in the mountains, 71, 87, 94. So technically, I suppose this should still be connected. So let's prospect there. Oil and minerals. So we found, or no, we haven't found anything yet, but there seems to be iron and it's a 94% chance of success. So begin. I guess drill deeper. We found iron. Allow for the exploitation. That's excellent, comrades. Now we have some kind of export economy here. So, let's see. What do we do now? Get the exploration tool connected to a road. Now, I'm wondering if this counts as connected. I imagine it does. Well, we'll find out, I guess. Budget. Let's have a look at the budget. Education, healthcare and so on, there's nothing yet. Taxes 1%, 3% and 6%. So there's of course the sort of progressive tax system. Utilities, roads, trade balance. Okay, so that's the trade now from the iron, I assume there. But now, how much food are we producing? Is there any way we can see? Foodstuffs, production, consumption. Oh, comrades, we're producing so much more food than we're eating. Iron, we are also producing a lot more, and no oil yet. So we're actually getting a lot from exports. This is great. Let's see if we can't figure out how to expand the roads into the desert here. Can't build here. Oh, I have to actually reclaim it in order to build in the desert. Now, where were... Okay, there's new issues there. There seems to be the best chance of finding oil. So if we extend this road, that will take us right past it. So let's do that. Just reclaim this land and then put the highway running there. Good. Now, let's begin exploiting this oil. Drill deeper. We're gonna get so rich, comrades. I see the dollar signs. Allow exploitation. Let's get more. I have no idea if we're running out of money. I'm not even paying attention to that. Drill deeper. Excellent. I wonder if this runs out. Can we ever find out here? Monthly production of 6. Ah, this is also how we see if there's road connections. Good, 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 good. Now, what happens now? Let's see, we have an issue. Let's just pause again. It's already year 4. Good grief, time is flying, comrades. Healthcare system. To what extent should the government fund the healthcare system? No involvement of the government. It's only by private companies. Public hospitals should provide affordable care to the families in need, extended coverage with annual fee based on family incomes and public access to families in need, or entirely public funded, compulsory contributions. All citizens receive the same level of cover. Comrades, this is going to be the most expensive, but I want everyone to benefit as much as possible. You see, it's 50 YouTube bucks. I don't know if this is per year. I assume so, because time flies so quickly here. But this is the best. We have to take care of our people. So the lower income population is declining, so is the higher one, but the middle one is growing rapidly again. Civil rights are increasing, but the budget is very unhappy. Well, let's see what happens. Continue. I think, oh, a Socialist People's Republic. Oh my good grief. Well, there we are, comrades. We're now a Socialist People's Republic of Youtubia. Oh well. So far so good, I guess. The stock market took one heck of a dive there. Let's begin zoning some medium density for our comrades. This seems to be a nice area. Of course, this will inflate our social spending as well, but hopefully this will bring many new comrades into the mix. So let's build a nice highway here and connect it there. Excellent. And we see some traffic is starting up there. This is again very much SimCity 2000, which again, it's a lot of people will say, oh, why go back to those graphics and all that? But you know, comrades, this was SimCity 2000 now, that is, was my first game that I ever played on PC. And I have such fond memories of it, I can't tell you. It's just, I'm thinking, you know, one of these days I should actually load it up again. But who knows? There's so many other things to play. So, yes, let's see what's happening. Our comrades are moving in. Average quality of life. Luckily, environment is still very good. Now, what else? Arcologies. No, that's 50,000 people. We don't need that now. Ploppables. Oh, I've not even looked at this. So, what do we have here? Let's pause. I want to have a nice look at this. I assume these are parks. And what would this be? Also parks. Doesn't actually say. Okay, well, let's place some things here. One of these plazas, perhaps. A nice area for our comrades to gather. What else? One of these with a nice pond, perhaps. And what about this one? It's again a nice area with trees and so on. Good, hopefully that will make some of our comrades happy. Now let's just have a look at our trade balance again. We're still consuming much less than we are actually producing. Gold, we don't have any gold production. I wonder if we should actually look around for that. Let's prospect here. Okay, it's more iron ore, but you know, we can always export that. Again, we found iron. Now, where would we find gold? That's all oil. Not sure. Oh, right back there. Okay, that's a bit far away for this episode. Maybe in the future. I think let's get more oil. We can't seem to go wrong with oil. Start the survey and drill deeper. More oil. Good, 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 good. Let's just make sure we don't get invaded for all our oil. Place water, place forest, so we can actually reforest these areas if we wish. So of course the densities, we don't really see the actual medium density yet. This is still sort of the upper end of the lower density. Ploppables, now we've had a look at these are all various kinds of parks. There's a space program, good grief. I love, oh comrades, we're gonna have space programs. We're gonna have the best space program ever. And I don't know what that is. Let's just pause. There's again an issue coming up. Let's close this menu. It doesn't matter. Retirement benefits. Now, are we actually making money, comrades? No, we're not. We're losing it hand over fist here. How should the citizens arrange their retirement plans? It should be free, employer-sponsored, private fund, or neither. Flat rate state pension. No, I won't do that, comrades. State pension funded by compulsory contribution commensurate with a salary. This is a difficult one. I'm thinking it's gonna have to be middle of the road somewhere. Compulsory retirement savings scheme provided by the employer. Now, I think we need some kind of safety net again. State pension fund, but also there is a compulsory contribution. We'll go for that. Approve. Again, the middle population loves that. Now, how on earth are we going to make money? Let's have a look again at our trade balance. What's earning us the most? Oil, of course. I don't even need to ask. So let's get more oil. We're gonna live off the oil, comrades. We're just gonna exploit it to the max. Just have to reclaim these desert areas. Unfortunately, oh, I could get that one. And just connect there. And begin. Drill deeper. Good, excellent. More. We need more. I need that YouTube oil, that YouTube money. Come on. Allow exploitation. Let's see if this will save us. Our socialist utopia. Okay, drill deeper. Again, we found oil. We're still okay, we're still okay. You can trust me, comrades. Drill deeper. No resource found. There's 2 S's there. Drill deeper again. Again. Oh dear. I wonder if we should stop now. Let's stop. That one is not good. Maybe we can come back to that. Let's try here. Ah, excellent. Excellent. Now I wonder how long it is until we see this on the trade balance, but already the money is flowing in. Excellent, comrades. Let's see, what else could we do to get more money? We'll have a look at this in a moment. Let's just see if we can get some stability. Ah, it's still happening here. Okay, good, good, good. It's still happening. 89, 98. Again, I'm flopping the numbers around. Try again. Deeper. Ah, magnificent. That oil is the gift that keeps on giving. There's another one, 49%. 200 every time we do this, and 500 as well. Try again. Oh dear, this is our last $200. Oh, good grief. Stop the survey. The state ran out of money. Okay, pause. Let me have a look here. We need to raise funds quickly. Well, comrades, it's going to be dead for us for now. Let's get 10,000 if we can. Luckily, we have an excellent credit rating. There, excellent. The Bank of YouTube. Can we come back to these resources? Or is it just finished? I guess it's just finished. Unless we could demolish that. Once we give it up, it looks like we can't actually try drilling for more oil there. Oh my good grief, why we... Oh dear comrades, our socialist utopia is running to the ground here. We're losing 1,000 now. Let's try extending the road here and seeing if we can get more oil. I'm really banking on the oil. Uh-oh. Don't waste the money. Go on. Deeper. Even more so. We found oil. Continue. Let's hope that pays for itself in a while. We also need more comrades. Some comrades will be living near to the oil industry, unfortunately. But we can also start developing this waterfront area by the Great Lake and next to the farms. Why not? Excellent. It's a relatively decent place to live, I guess, I suppose. Let's now actually start looking at the various details here. I might just again have to pause for this. Public approval is only 25%, comrades. Why? Freedom index is 37. Civil rights 88.3. GDP growth looks nice and solid, although this number doesn't agree with this one down here. Population growth 3.4% per month. Fertility rate is 2. Poverty, unemployment is only 3.7% there. Income inequality seems to be very high though. Low income is 91% of our comrades. We have 1,960. But the growth rate is negative there. Then the middle income is only 9% of the people, so almost 1 in 10. And that does actually have a positive growth rate. Well-being, obesity, 19%. Drug addicts, 8%. Oh, comrades, this is not the way. Smoking rate is 52%. No. Comrades, this is no good. We're going to have to do something about this. Let's have a look. Culture, PhD in philosophy, 0%. Oh, good grief. Social justice warriors, 0%. Popularity of reality shows also 0%, and there's no hipsters in this country. Ah, that won't last for long. Gun owners is 78%. I can't believe it. Oh well, I guess that's the way it goes. Lifestyle, dogs in stroller, 0%. Beautiful woman, 48%. That's a very good number there. Corruption rate, 0. SimCity 4 players, also 0. That's interesting. City Skyline players, 2%. Well, that's a bit meta there. Interesting. But now, how can I turn things around here? Legislation. Can I do any legislation? Okay, maybe here will be something for us. Let's have a look. So it seems to be paused now, or is it? Yes, it is, while we look at this. So, no it's not. Drug war, gambling and casinos. I suppose we can't do this manually. These issues have to come up on their own. Yes, so that's how this works. Immigration, I think it's still okay. There's another issue. Unemployment benefits, more debt. To what extent should we provide unemployment benefits? No unemployment benefits, an allowance of 50% of the last salary for 3 months, allowance of 75% of the last salary during 12 months, or a fixed and universal amount during 18 months and 75% of it thereafter. $69. So it is basically just tied to the money. Comrades, we're gonna do this one. If we're gonna be a socialist people's republic, we might as well play the part. So everyone is getting a fixed and universal amount for 18 months and 75% of it thereafter. Approve. Freedom index is dropping. Uh-oh. Ah, well. So, yes, what's happening out here? Why is there a building there? I don't remember this thing here. Abandoned lot. Maybe I clicked on it by accident. Traffic seems to be good. So far, so good. What else could I do? Let's see. Average quality of life. We need more money, comrades. But you know, I'm going to stop this first episode here. Let me know what you think, comrades, and how we can save our Socialist People's Republic of Youtubia, and how our comrades can live together in social harmony and bliss here. Interesting game this. If you're looking to check this out, I will put all of the links in the description, as I always do, and I will see you for another episode, comrades. I have no idea how long this series will go, but again, I will also listen to your feedback there. So, have a fantastic day, comrades, and enjoy your recreational drugs here.